I can't run again. I actually think I'm a pretty good president. I think if I ran, I could win. But I can't. So there's a lot that I'd like to do to keep America moving, but the law is the law. And no one person is above the law, not even the president. And I'll be honest with you, I'm looking forward to life after being president. I won't have such a big security detail all the time. It means I can go take a walk. I can spend time with my family. I can find other ways to serve. I can visit Africa more often. The point is, I don't understand why people want to stay so long. Especially when they've got a lot of money. When a leader tries to change the rules in the middle of the game just to stay in office, it risks instability and strife, as we've seen in Burundi. And this is often just a first step down a perilous path. And sometimes you'll hear a leader say, well, I'm the only person who can hold this nation together. If that's true, then that leader has failed to truly build their nation. You look at Nelson Mandela. Madiba, like George Washington, forged a lasting legacy, not only because of what they did in office, but because they were willing to leave office and transfer power peacefully. And just as the African Union has condemned coups and illegitimate transfers of power, the AU's authority and strong voice can also help the people of Africa ensure that their leaders abide by term limits and their constitutions. Nobody should be president for life. And your country's better off if you have new blood and new ideas. I'm still a pretty young man. But I know that somebody with new energy and new insights will be good for my country.
Martin Luther King said, I have a dream. Barack Obama said, change, yes, we can. And I, George Weah, said, power to the people. Yes, we must. Fellow citizens, fellow Liberians, freedom and power brings responsibility. The responsibility rests upon CDC, a noble party representing a noble people. Before the birth of CDC, we have endured all the pains of poverty and the marginalization. Our heart is heavy with the consciousness of this sorrow. Some of those pains continue even now. However, the past is over, and it is the future that attracts us now. The struggle of the people is the true national one. It is the struggle of the Liberian people, inspired by their own suffering and their own experience. It is the struggle for the right to live. In my time, I have and will dedicate myself to the struggle of the Liberian people. I stand before you humble by your courage, with a heart full of love for all of you. I regard it as the highest honor to lead the CDC at this moment in our history. And in that, we have been choosing to lead our country and people into the new century. I pledge to use all my strength and my ability to live up to your expectation of me as well as of the CDC. I have cherished the ideas of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an idea which I hope to live for. Whose representative we are, we make an appeal to join us with faith and confidence in this great struggle, because This is no time for petty and destructive criticism, no time for ill will or blaming others, but instead we must build a noble palace of free Liberia where all her children may live. Amanda, where to? Mayibuye, in Liberia, Mayibuye.
I do not understand this. I am in my second term. It has been an extraordinary privilege for me to serve as the President of the United States. I cannot imagine a greater honor or a more interesting job. I love my work. But under our Constitution, I cannot run again. I can't run again. I actually think I'm a pretty good president. I think if I ran, I could win. But I can't. So there's a lot that I'd like to do to keep America moving, but the law is the law. And no one person is above the law, not even the president. And I'll be honest with you, I'm looking forward to life after being president. I won't have such a big security detail all the time. It means I can go take a walk. I can spend time with my family. I can find other ways to serve. I can visit Africa more often. The point is, I don't understand why people want to stay so long. Especially when they've got a lot of money. When a leader tries to change the rules in the middle of the game just to stay in office, it risks instability and strife, as we've seen in Burundi. And this is often just the first step down a perilous path. And sometimes you'll hear a leader say, well, I'm the only person who can hold this nation together. If that's true, then that leader has failed to truly build their nation. You look at Nelson Mandela. Madiba, like George Washington, forged a lasting legacy, not only because of what they did in office, but because they were willing to leave office and transfer power peacefully. And just as the African Union has condemned coups and illegitimate transfers of power, the AU's authority and strong voice can also help the people of Africa ensure that their leaders abide by term limits and their constitutions. Nobody should be president for life. And your country's better off if you have new blood and new ideas. I'm still a pretty young man. But I know that somebody with new energy and new insights will be good for my country. It will be good for yours too in some cases.
Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, the sweet land of liberty on the continent of Africa, West Africa to be specific, the Republic of Liberia, where His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Human Boakai is really seated as the president. Well, on this 9th day of October 2024, a blessed Wednesday morning from the nation's capital, Monrovia, I'd like to say good morning and a pleasant welcome to your program, Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you back in Radio Land, and those of you via the social media, the time to be a part of the discussion by putting forth your comment, your suggestions, your recommendation, the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagreed though, but we found a common ground and forged ahead as a people. Well, please be my guest. My name is Constant Israel. Boye-Weah, Sieh. Let's take a gist of our theme song, Return of Coast Liberia, is all we got to talk about. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, let me say good morning to the peace-loving people of our country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you all this morning. Those of you across the country, and those of you across Masorado County within the 17th electoral district. I'd like to say good morning to you and thank you for joining us this morning on the platform. It is indeed a great honor and a great pleasure again to be here. Those of you following us via the social media, Facebook and YouTube, I would like to say good morning to all of you. Thank you for taking up your precious time, putting data on your phone. You are across the country. Some of you are in the diaspora. I'd like to say good morning to each of you. And I'd like to thank you so much for joining us on the platform. Cecilia Logan, it's good to having you on the show this morning. Ben Collins, you are watching us from Luhana, Punjab, India. Josiah Collins, Al Elliott, you follow. P. Samuel Gawi, how are you this morning? You're watching us live from the Free Ports of Monrovia. Akon Blessing, you are following. How are you? Eugene Ware, Nerve, Perf, this name. You are watching us from Europe. I hope you will really show me this name, how to pronounce it. Tina Cooper. Tina, you are following us from Denver, Colorado, USA. Saturday, Zonwe, Boye-Weah. You are watching us from Atlanta, Georgia, United States. Mabu Rogers, you are following us from Claratown. Gooden Sieh, good morning to you. Abdule Dule, you are following us from Zozo City, Lofa County. James Lamy, you are following us from Jemo Kambokondre, Sino County. CDC Papi, Success Keita for Life. You're following us from your Duporo resident. And I want to say all of you that are coming home, we want to say good morning to you, Emmanuel Bro, Lord Kali, the rest of the folks, all of you, Akon Blessing, Prince, all of you want to say good morning and welcome to the show this morning. What a great privilege. What a great privilege. It's always hectic, like I said to you, it's always hectic. It's always hectic coming in the morning. Beat have got to wake up early in the morning to beat the traffic. Oh my God. You have to pray for us sometimes. I don't know whether you remember all this in your prayer, but I sure you do. Because it's not easy. It's challenging. You got to fight your way to come. So there is nothing called excuse. My boss will understand, but thank you, Choppy. He's always of the conviction and belief that nothing going to stop him from coming. So we owe it to the people of this country. We owe it so highly, so greatly. Nothing deter us. So no matter the situation, we out of the conviction that we always come. We see this as an obligation. It is the loyalty we owe the Liberian people. It is the loyalty that I'm talking about. That's I've always said about, we have spoken about. The loyalty to country. Wake up in the morning sometimes. You don't greet the kids because they will still be sleeping. You got to wake up. Those of you that live in the diaspora, at times you don't even see your wife. Because you wake up, you got to go to job. No time. No time to say, sweetie, how are you? No time. You live in the diaspora. Those of you that live in the US, Canada, other parts, no time. At times you go, you got to go. You on 2-3 jobs, you got to tie up your jeans trouser, get yourself in the car. You got some food stuff there. You are ready, set for job. The next few minutes, you are gone. No time. So it is the sacrifice. It is the loyalty to country. And we are doing it with no regret. It is the dedication, the commitment. The reason why many of you respect us is because we have the loyalty to country. We are not people you can easily deduce. You can cajole us. You can manipulate us. Because we have a focus. We have a direction. So we've always been grateful to God that God keeps strengthening us. He keeps carrying us. No matter how tired we are, early in the morning, the angel will wake up us and say, get up, son. It's time to go do what you do best. So I want to be grateful to God. And I'm always thankful to God. And that is why my loyalty to what I do here on the radio, it is the same loyalty to what I do to the church. It's the same loyalty that I do for country. That's what I'm versatile. I'm just like a computer. I'm into everything. And anything I'm into, my best is what I put there. Because I believe in results. It's what we look for at Kings FM. That is why you see my boss, AB. We don't brag, we don't boast. But you go ask him about us, he will tell you, no, that side is secure. I don't talk that way because it's secure. I trust it. I know what can come from there. I know what he can do. So he expects the best of everybody. So when the best is coming out, you keep him motivated. You stir his spirit. You make him want to get crazy to do the greater thing. I'm assuring you, in the not too distant future, when you come at King's FM, you will see what you have never seen. We will take the entire country. We'll take the entire country. Mark my word. Government officials will be glued. And they have always been glued to their radio and their Facebook and their YouTube. They will always be glued. Because we are here to inform you. We are here to remind you, to educate you, to put you in remembrance of things that has happened in the past, that are happening now and are expected to happen in the future or will happen in the future. It is our responsibility. If I was looking for a job in the government, though, I would move from here and go talk about Joe Baca. I know nothing about Baca. All I want to talk about the president. I don't know anything about him. I'm going to sit on the radio and lie because I want the government to pay me some money, and I'm going to lie about Baca. Baca do they want when Baca have done zero. I don't hate the president. I hate his attitude. I don't hate the president as a human being. I hate the people that surround the president because they hated other people. They hated George Weah. But we hate the attitude of Joe Baca and his followers. We do not hate him as a person, but they hated George Weah as a person. But we will not hate them as a person because we are not the author and the creator of humankind. So we cannot hate human beings. We cannot hate our fellow man. What we do hate is their attitudes, is the way they respond to things, is the way they look at issue when it is of reality and they say it is of fallacies. So I hate the attitude of President Boye-Weah and his followers, but I don't hate Joe Boye-Weah. I love him as a president, as an elderly man, but I hate his attitude. And that is the same attitude, a problem I have with his followers. One thing that Joe Boye-Weah is not cognizant of in this country is the issue of our security. National security. President Boye-Weah, probably he served in government for all those years. I believe Joe Boye-Weah don't understand that the sovereignty, the territorial confines of our country, of every country, relied strongly and heavily on the security apparatus. So our security apparatus play a very cardinal role. Probably the president, look at what happened in the West. Everybody trying to muscles and bustles their military strength, their numerical strength. In terms of weapons, they try to show how their military capacity is strong. So what is happening in the West? It is people are showcasing their military strength. Every day they are building their military capacity. They are inventing new technology because they want to be on speed. They want to show their strength. So any nation, security is paramount because it is your security that will attract investors, because nobody going to come to your country when the country is insecure. Nobody going to come to a country where the security is not being valued. Their services are not being valued. They've been downplayed. What I see under this government of Joe Boye-Weah is that he has no regard for the security sector. I don't know who is the advisor to the president on national security, but they are not helping President Boye-Weah. And what I foresee as these threats to our national security, if Boye-Weah is not, that is why you see today they spend the money to buy Joe Boye-Weah bulletproof car, because Boye-Weah himself is in the know that he's not doing good for himself, even though nobody's after Joe Boye-Weah. But Boye-Weah, in his own mind, in his own understanding, he's not doing good for himself. So he's afraid. That is what I will tell you, the decision of Boye-Weah in the next couple of days, weeks, and months that Boye-Weah is about to take. And the reason why Boye-Weah will be taking that decision, it is because he believes the mission, the instruction he gave the person is implementing it. And that is the police director, Gregory. That Gregory man you see over there. Joe Boye-Weah so much loved Gregory Coleman because the instructions that he gave Gregory Coleman to make sure that Gregory do not allow anybody to protest in this country. That is why you see the multiplicity of police checkpoints across the country, because that is the instruction that Gregory, if you fulfill this, you will have another promotion. And I will tell you where they're about to send Gregory and because Gregory has his personal security guard with the police. I will tell you where they are now. I will share so just share the video and bring more people on, and I'm going to open the Pandora box for you this morning and let you to know that what you see that guy doing, he's not doing it because he's doing it to impress Joe Boye-Weah. The essence of the multiplicity of police checkpoint is to intimidate people as per the instruction of Joe Boye-Weah that nobody should protest. And I laugh at Gregory. The day that people want protest, you will run away from the very house you lived. That place you live in, Gregory, you will pack up and go. You will go to Joe Boye-Weah's house. When the people are ready to protest, you think you will stop them? You can bring all of the police officers, the army. You can never stop the people because the power is inherent in the people. And all that thing you're doing over there, the day the people get ready, nobody will tell them that they must go outside. They themselves, your own partisans, the unity partisans, the UPs, and the other people, they will wake up and go. So I know you're in President Boye-Weah. I heard about the recent meeting, Gregory, and I'm going to share with the people what the president intends to do for you as a payback, because the president now trusts you because you have fully implemented what he wanted you to do. So you have the multiplier. The road are already good. They got checkpoint. In the morning, you come into work, checkpoint. You going home, checkpoint. I don't know. I don't. You can't scare the people, Gregory. You can't scare the people. All the things that Gregory doing over there, the welfare of the police officer is not being prioritized. Gregory is only after himself. He has traveled to more than 8 countries. Where do you think Gregory getting the money from? He went to Rwanda. He went to other countries. He's just on flamboyancy. He's just bluffing, busting around here. When the very police officers are suffering, go see the officers. Go see their living. Go see them on a daily basis. Go see what they wear. And you get one Gregory Coleman passing around here bluffing. All day he wants to showcase himself and want to act like he's the big boy in the country. And you think, Bwaka, you playing with security in this country? When these officers are sent for training, it is the Liberian people taxpayer. It is the taxpayer money. The very money you want from America or other country that their citizens pay their taxes and that the taxes they take to send to you. You think people play with security? One of our national security is our passport. You can play with, you are the only president I see that look at people that were trained with taxpayer money and giving sensitive security information. You look at them, you sack them because they serve another president. And they are Liberians. You think we train people and we send Israel, we send America, we send other countries for training. We spend the taxpayer money and they come back and they are unable to service themselves for that country and you go and sack them, all in the name because they were supporters of George Weah, as you claim. The president is playing with security in this country because Gregory Coleman gave an impression of Papa, nobody can try it. Nobody can come on the street. Yesterday, I saw the people protesting. Gregory sent people to stand in front of the people. And I heard the other police got talking and say, in 5 minutes, we can move all of you from here. And I laughed. You think when the people ready to come outside Gregory, you can stop them? The very police officer you're looking at, you people have already politicized the security forces. You think some of the police officers over there intentionally let to whip the people so that Bwaka can go good? Because they're not happy. You got people going, they are rendering services. They are not even being paid. And Gregory think that he's big Paul. He's gaining momentum. He's performing well and pleasing Joe Bwaka. When the very officers are suffering, they cannot receive their salaries. And that is why, as I get through with this, the United States ambassador, Mr. Turner, the Liberian Senate, the House of Representatives, the civil society group, the church, the Islamic organization, you should put the pressure on Joe Bwaka. I'm telling you, Joe Bwaka is playing with himself and thinking that he's playing with the Liberian people. This is your Joe Bwaka. This is your president. He's playing with himself and thinking that he's playing with the Liberian people. Look, let me tell you, bulk of the young people you see around here, these are the young people, the grown-up one, they bang around all through the walls. Like some of us, we bang you up through from the Buto time. I bang you up to the day that Prince Johnson came and captured Doe. I was here. I've seen and enlisted all of the different weapons, So while you're doing Bwaka, you're not helping yourself. You are playing with the security of this country. Because you got one group of people, you got Gregory Coleman and packing in the corner that they say they can intimidate the Liberian people. Nobody can scare anybody. None of you have monopoly over any tension or violence in this country. The reason why you see people watching is because your own people who say you're good, they are the one we prefer now to go protest. The very people that said George Weah were all right and they stood their ground, they voted for George Weah. Even though you play with the election, you did what you could do, you manipulate the process because you did everything possible to put yourself to power, that your own people now will get vexed because they are the ones who have been the beneficiary of what you did. Let me share with you something, Liberians. Let me share with you something. Bwaka playing with himself. You think nothing what you're doing, you're staying here, right? Your chairpoint. Most of the police officers you see over there, they're not, some of them are not even on payroll. Some of them don't even know their fate. Some of them are not even receiving a dime on their account. In their account. You know what they're receiving? They're receiving text message. Most of the police officers you see, they're not being paid. I'm telling you. They're not being paid. They're not on payroll. They're not on payroll. Most of them you see that they are not on payroll, Liberians. But you see that Joe Baker by himself, he bought for himself, how do you call it? How do you call it? A bulletproof car. I want to share with you something. I want to share with you something. The Liberian National Police, when George Weah was there, you know, they were always train a new batch of police officers. All right? They would train them. So there is this class here in the Liberian at the Liberian National Police. Class 46. Yeah, yes, class 46. Let me respond to the person quick. I'll be email. One minute, class. It's important to respond immediately. All right. So, class 46. The class 46 had 625 police officers, persons that went for training. They commissioned them in December of last year, because last year was 2023. In December of last year, they were commissioned, specifically around December 22nd, around December 20-something there. They were commissioned. And the 625 persons were of both male and female gender. On January 18th, after the election, on January 18, 2024, this class 46 graduated. They graduated now. And they said, look, yes, your training is over. But when they were commissioned before they graduated, if I'm lying, let them ask them. Madam Jatu Golafale. Madam Jatu Golafale was the A2 of the Liberian National Police, the training commander. She was in that capacity. When Waka came, they removed her. So she still go back to an ordinary officer. She still go to the position of police commissioner. And there was the rank that she had doing the CDC-led administration. But she was one of those that commissioned the 625 police officers. We are going Yeswa, the A3, the Deputy Training Commander for Administration, LNP Training Academy, was also one of the guy that commissioned those 625 police officers. As we speak, she's not in the country. She went for this peacekeeping mission, specifically between March and April this year. So she's not in the country, but she was one of those commissioners. Then Moses Tisibo, he is the A4, the Deputy Commission for Manpower Development. He was also one of those that commissioned the 625 officers. But as we speak, he has resigned from the Liberian National Police. Presently, he worked with a settlementer. He's not with the police anymore. Yeah, he used to be the Deputy Commission for Manpower, but he has resigned probably he wanted to, go outside of the security apparatus. And so we work with Excellamental, as our investigation have established. So the 625 persons or officers that graduated on January 18, 2024 this year, there were 2 training bases that they were using. And so they spread them because the number was so huge. So they have one, the police academy in Painesville, or police academy, as we call it, but it's in the Painesville area. That's where it's situated. That they have one base, and at that base they have 300 persons that were there training. 300 persons when the training was going on, because they shared them, they spread them up. Then there is another base in Grand Cape County called Kiambiako. Kiambiako, they had 325 officers there. So they spread out the 625 police officers at the time. So they were using the police academy area in Painesville and the Kiambiako in Grand Cape County. So that's where they have the officers. So they spread them out. So after they graduated on January 18 in 2024, because at that time, George Weah announced Joe Baca take the country. So Joe Baca was the president-elect. The 625 officers, they served 3 months of probational period from January 18 to April 18 of this year, 2024. And as per the police duty manual, after 3 months of probation, you are issued an official employment and assignment letter. According to their police manual. After the 3 months of probational period, then they gave you a copy, they gave you an official letter of employment and assignment. So every time they will call this general muster, and when they call these people, all they're going to tell these people, it gave them story. And they give them sweet story. And one of the person I will always make this story will be Fegara TM Biako. I don't know whether I hear the name after the camp in Grand Cape, but he is Unit 14. He Unit 114. He's the chief of human resource at the Liberia National Police. So they will always come there, give this guy, sweet information, tell them, say it will be okay for you, and things will look better for you, and don't worry, we got you in mind. We got you in mind. So they have not been given an official letter of employment. Not at all. So on the day of their graduation, the human resource manager turned the 625 police officer, they turned them over to Prince T. Davis. Prince T. Davis is the deputy inspector for operations, 105. The HR went and turned the 625 officers over to Prince T. Davis, the 105, for police operations. After they graduated, they went through the training, they went through all of the bureaucracy of the LNP. He turned them over now to 105 for operations. So before the inauguration, I think you saw many police officers. You saw them. These were the guys they were deploying. The motorcyclist regulation. Most of the police officers you saw in new uniforms, they were part of the 625 police officers that were trained. Where were you? The Nimba County senatorial by-election, they sent them there. Grand Jida by-election, they were there. The National County meet, they were there. They deployed them. The Waka inauguration, they were there. Some of them were even serving as police support unit, as PSU officers. They were serving as in the traffic division. And presently, they are across the country in the capacity as LNP officers. But these officers that I'm telling you about, they are not on payroll. And if they are not on payroll, then I think, Gregory, it means that you are not working. From what we have established, from our investigation, I just want to consider it that it is an alleged something. Because if these people are not on payroll, then Gregory Coleman, it is a waste of time Your impression to Joe Barker is for yourself and your family. It's not for these officers. I don't want to believe that it is true. If it is true, Gregory, I was at the, let me just tell you, Gregory, I was to the police headquarters. Nobody knew I was there. And I will tell you what was on your bulletin board, except you'll remove it now. The very 625 officers, all the children been deployed. But these children are not on payroll. They are not on payroll. Because of the frustration, because of the way they were treated. Out of the 625, 6 officers died from pressure, from frustration, some of them from injury. They died because of frustration. How can you come from the police academy since January, you graduated, up to now, you are not taking a dime, you are not being paid. And they are there politicizing the issue. Oh, they were their job, we had job. But I'll give you the comparison. When the class 45 that graduated under George Weah, where are they? And this class 46. So Barker and his people, they are playing with security in this country. Mind you, most of the time you see the police, they're not unpaid. They're not paying them more. They're not paying them a dime. 6 of the officers have died because of frustration. 6 of them. Because they are not being paid. And you know what the police authorities said? They said that these people were not employed. They were police affiliate. So they didn't give a dime to their family members. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing they gave to them. Because they said they were police affiliate. People that were trained with taxpayer money. The taxpayer money we took and gave. They were trained at the 2 bases. Police Academy and Kiambiago in Grand Cape County. They were trained 625. So those 6 officers that died, they died on free basic. Fuel was not given to their family. Fuel. Some of them I can remember vividly when I was to the police ground there. I can remember vividly where Prince Soma, Dennis Cooper, Otis Gua, Lucini Mane, Oliver, and I think one more or 2 dev left there. But those were guys that died, that were in class 46, that graduated. Prince Soma graduated, but the boy died. He died. Dennis Cooper graduated. Otis Gua graduated. Lucini Mane. These people died because of frustration, because of pressure. That they went for training and they came back. Nobody willing to give them a dime. They died out of frustration. That's where Gregory doing what Gregory won't impress. I will tell you why Gregory doing that thing for Barker. They just had a meeting. Gregory knows. They just had a meeting. And I know all of you police officers listening to me. The manner and form in which you guys treating these officers, you think that good? Let me tell you, when they send these people to go on protest, when you see some of them, the reason why they can beat you the way they want to beat you, because they can be hurting them. They're not getting nothing already. Then you can stand in front of them. They won't spoil the police need good now. That's why you see them. The other guys say they get 5 minutes with clear from Raya. They're saying it out of frustration. These people go to job. You got to report on a daily basis at Central for examen. You go there at trouble, but they're paying you. Now, so it means that when 6 persons moved from there, it left 619 officers in. The 619 officers were issued ATM card. They have not given the people letter of employment and examen. They gave the people ATM card from Echo Bank with an account. Each of them have their account. They were issued ATM card. And you know you got to pay every month for ATM card. They deduct at most $6 from them every month. And so what will interest you, every time month end, those 619 officers, they will receive text message. But the text message that they will receive, they will only see that negative 50, up to from since they graduated up to now. Go on their phone. Go and ask any of the guys that graduated from class 46. Let them show you their phone so you see. You will see there. What will you see? You will see negative 54. Yeah. You will see negative 54 USD. Then you will see negative 7,500 LD. You see it. But the money don't go to their account. They only receive message from Echo Bank that $6 that they paid, that deduction for the ATM card was done. But it's not reflected in their account that money is here. Your salary, you receive, bam. Since January 18. So they only receive the message. Money can. And and so they only receive the message. That's all. So it means their salary can go to somebody else, but they will only receive the message from Echo Bank. That there was some deduction paid for the ATM card. This is how our people been treated. You think these guys in the police are happy? You think the children in the police, most of them you see passing around, stopping keke and doing what they are doing. You think they are doing it? They are frustrated. They are frustrated. Most of the ladies you see, some of them just serving, but they don't know their fate. They get letter of employment. And there, Gregory Como, let's call a general muster, call all the general. Let everybody display their letter of employment. Let's go to class 46. Let's go there and see. Since the children account was open since January 2024, they have not received a dime. Check it. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Almost 10 months. They have not received anything. And Bwaka read over there, he playing for that. Why he sent for bulletproof car? Because he don't have respect for people, children. He don't value people's service to country. Bwaka has no respect for people. He has no respect. He don't value people's life. If Bwaka was a president that truly loved this country, why would they play with the security sector? You think he would just wake up one morning and tell same gate to go sack everybody? He told them, sack them. All I want now will be around Boye-Weah. Move all of them, send them home. People that will use taxpayer money to train. All the people go back to the society. You know their plans, you know their mindset about you and your government. You put the country at risk. You put our nation at risk in terms of national security. In terms of national security. And all those 619 officers, I'm telling you, they were issued NASCOP ID card. They were issued police equipment. They were issued PPO. The ID card, that's the probational ID card. They gave them PPO. They gave them probational ID card. So after the 3-month aspect, the police manual, then of course, you receive your letter of employment assignment. Why these people are not placed on payroll? Why are they not given letter of employment? And the police authority been using these people. Why are they not being employed? Why are they not being employed? They are actively working across the country. The 619 officers, they are actively working. These 619 persons of class 46, you got to report to the police headquarters every day to sign in. Every day you got to go there. You go and sign in, they will give you an assignment. Every day you got to go there, but they will not pay you. But yet instead, you don't receive a dime to your account. So where the monies are going? Gregory traveling all across the world. Only he won his showcasing, not the welfare. Do you at times go ask the police officer? They will never talk to you. You know why? Because they're afraid. Already they're paying them. They can't tell you something. Then you go call their names. You think they will be there? No. They believe that they will be sacked. They will be sacked. They will be penalized. All these police people have met these people over and over. Nothing has changed. Gregor Coleman 100 met with the people, he get a post story. William K. Maluba, the 101, he met with the people, he get a post Coco story. Anthony Nelson Freeman 102, he met with the people, he get a Coco story. Prince T. Davis 105, he met with the people, he get a Coco story. Fegara T.M. Biako 114, he met with the people, he get a story. J. Jared Jones 108, he met with the people, he get a Coco story. So the people died. All of them have met, including Gregory. So they are politicizing the issue about the 619 officers. On the 4th of October, the police the authority posted on something on their bulletin board. The 619 officers that they refused to put on payroll and pay for the past 10 months. Those officers that they refused to pay, they enlisted 100 officers out of the 619 that they are sending to be trained as police support unit in the PSU section. The bulletin is up. No police officer that listening to me will tell me that I'm lying. I was at the police headquarters. That memo came up on the 4th of October. This October. It's up. 100 officers from class 46 that were trained by the Liberian tax people money, and they are not incorporated in the police. They are there, but they are not being paid to train them as police, as PSU. They had that posted on the 4th of October. On the 4th of October. We can look. I don't blame some of these police officers, when I see them doing what they are doing, because there is no police officer that I will see I will not pick up. There is no police officer that I will see, male or female, and I'm coming to work that I will not pick up. Many at times I will pick them up. When I pick them up, how are you? Thank you. I'll drop it. I say, you dropping where you go in Central? I say, what happened in your car? I say, my brother, long story. I say, God will help us. I drop them Broad Street. They say, thank you. I say, thank you. I don't want their number. They don't want my number. When they ask me what my name, I say, my name Papi Solo. They got my car at Papi Solo. Many a times I would drop them. They are going through the hollows, the difficult times, but we don't know. We think these police officers, more than them we see on the road, they just won't be there. Some other guys have not been paid a dime. How much government paying them? But go see their salaries. Every month they are subtracting the people money. When you go today, you receive, they want, you go check again, it reduce. They are reducing the people's salaries. No benefits. For them to even get sleep when they are sick, sleep. That what the HR will drain you. When you talk too much, they will lock you up. Go and see police officers. Go see the clothes, except those that graduated from class 45, class 46. Their uniform that what they're using stay. Now, what Gregory and the rest of the folks going to tell us? Class 45, they graduated in August. On August 20, 2023. Class 45. There were more than 400 plus. They graduated on August 20, 2023 during the George Weah administration. And they were placed on payroll as of September. When George Weah was in power, they were placed on payroll. They were issued ID card. They were issued certificate. They were issued uniform. They were issued ATM card. The same length of time that class 45 spent, it is the same length of time, the same training that class 46 went through. But why are they not being paid? Why class 46 is feeling the pinch? Because the children graduated when? When, like I said to you, they were commissioned December 22nd, 2023. And by that time, we've gone through the election already. They graduated January 19, 2024. So they graduated probably a few more days to Joe Baker inauguration. Government is continuity. Those 619 officers, that there were 625, like I said, 6 died because of the frustration, the pressure, and they were left 619. Those 619 officers were officers of the Liberian National Police. They were not officers of George Weah family. They were not officers of George Weah family. They were trained as members of the Liberian National Police. They owe their loyalty to the country, not to George Weah family. So they were not the CDC police. They were the police of the Liberian people. If Joe Baker took over as president, it is the responsibility of the government and the police authority to have these people included on the payroll. Then you tell the people say they were not captured in the budget. What kind of nonsense is that? Captured in which budget? Captured in which budget? You are playing with national security. President Bwaka, you don't value security in this country. And why you buy yourself bulletproof car? People children go on the street 24/7. These children, I pity them. I feel sorry for them. You don't know what the officers going through. That's why some of y'all want to see them doing what they're doing. No, sometimes in the middle of the night when I'm coming and see them, they say, "My man, want tea?" I get it. I share with them. It's not that they are begging because they want to beg. They are going through the difficult times of life. They are going through it. You think the manner and form in which our officers are being treated by this Joe Bwaka, you think it's right? And you get Gregory whole day he bluffing. There's someone bluffing, Gregory bluffing around here. When he get on, where Gregory taking all the money from? All the money. All the security budget they can send it in operation. That operation where they can eat the money. All the money of the police people. No increase in the people's salary. Any money, operation. So they put 95% of their budget into operation. That is where they eat the money. It is not Gregory Coleman that patrol the streets. It is not 105. It's not Prince Davis. You don't even have the people at heart, and you claim to be B-man in the police. You don't value people. You got no fear for God. You only pretend that you don't love the officers. How can you love your officers? They go on the street. By 4 o'clock, police officers must start going on examen. They are going in the court with no protective gears. No sweater, no police sweater. But you will see 105, he wear police sweater. You will see 108. But the ordinary police officer that rendering the service, he become the scapegoat. He become the one that will use as floor rag. And Gregory riding $200,000 car. A man riding and $65,000 Jeep. And they are all around your boxterious and blood pumpers and putting our country at risk. And they think that they are all to aid. You just want to impress Bwaka. Bwaka don't value security. That is why he went and sacked the EPA. You still same gear to sack the people. And Gregory, you got those people children over there. And you are treating them. I don't want to believe it, man, Gregory. I don't want to believe it. The man that I consider you to be, I was telling somebody, I said, Gregory, what I love, but he loved God. And somebody said, well, God, man, love. I said, no, don't judge me. There are a few things I've seen of Gregory, and I want to love him for that. Every man, every woman has his own way of doing things. Gregory must not be that kind of caliber, that kind of character. You cannot treat the Liberian National Police officer, Gregory, the police, that your power police, that the Liberian National Police. It's not for your power. It's not for your power. Stop treating our children. Stop treating our brothers and sisters. The police deserve better. The Liberian National Police officers deserve better, Gregory. How you were dressed neatly and an ordinary police officer is sluggish. They look nasty or they look dirty. You think they want to? How much are they making? The very money go to their account, you deduct. What are you cutting money? We know where you're cutting the money. You go ask HR, he get nothing to tell you. You want to talk 2 more, they threaten you. You think the police officer, they're not going through it? They're going through it. They're going through it. The lawmakers should intervene. Call Gregory. What happened to class 46? What happened to the 619 officers? Why are they not on payroll? Why are they not on payroll? But you're using the people, children. Young children get graduated, some of them from the university. They say, let me move into the police and contribute my service to national security. And you are there treating them and think that your power get the police. And I thought you people get in the police car and come from into the radio station because you have always been good at that. That is how you run the country. That is how you people run the country, Gregory. Get in your police vehicle and come from in at the station. And I'm here waiting for you. You're very lackadaisical. You're inept to treat people, children that way. All day you traveling. Where you getting the money from? All the country Gregory Coleman travel to, you're asking where you took the money from. You think I have money? Those are the officers' money. The boss enjoy himself. They just had a meeting. Joseph Bwaka, when Bwaka finished with the country, they were Liberia with twists. Already Liberia been on the map. When Liberia twists, you will never see a straight thing. On a Bwaka will twist, Bwaka will damage the country. They will never, no, before you realize it, it gone. By that time he left for heaven. Whether you go heaven or you go well, ain't no my business. When his time is over, he will go. He can stop going, but he will be here for now. So they're not paying those children, no. So sometimes you see the police officer, don't blame them, bo. Don't blame them, bo. So when they're working, they're not on payroll. So when they only get ATM card, They can only send Echo Bank and only send a text message that negative blah blah. But when I go to their account, somebody somewhere is taking the money. Where? Why those 619 officers of class 46? Where are they, Gregory? What happened to their salaries? What happened to their benefits? Because of the frustration, out of 625, 6 officers die in cold blood. They die because of the way you treat them. Go see the officer when they get sick, that for nothing. They go for even medical slip. They were giving the Arab. These guys are wicked like the devil. I want you to get in your police car and come to King's Heaven. That's what I want you to do. You wake up and come. Nonsense. You sit over there and suffering the people, children. You think the children are slaves? They got their families. They got their children. They got to go to school. Our graduate children will be enjoying the all in America. Then you get the ordinary people children that is suffering. And graduate whole day he pulled gun. I was standing to information. He came downstairs, look at me and said, you can see bluff. They bluff. Look, Gregory can bluff. You know what I like about him? He bluffs. Gregory said the car should be going, he will walk. Because he wanted people to look at. He's too fancy. He's too flamboyant. He's full of flamboyancy. Gregory, he's blush pompous. He's boxterious. That's all about him. That's all. Gregory walked from that place. He said he walked to go to the police station because he want everybody to worship him. He want to be seen as the demigod. He want to be seen as a man that controls everything. Gregory don't love the police. He doesn't seek the interest of the ordinary people. That's the man he is. That's the man Gregory is. That's the man he is. You think Gregory really loved the poor children? He didn't love them, oh. He don't love them. He don't love them. As we speak, Gregory has his personal security bodyguards. Go to Central. I was at Central recently. You know, some of them, when we go somewhere, many of them don't know us. I was there. I was in the building. I went upstairs. Let me remind you, Sam Gay, who is the boss of the EPS, there is this arrangement now that Sam Gay will be leaving the EPS very soon. Sam Gay. Can you write it down today? Sam Gay, the EPS boss. Let me inform you, Liberians, that Sam Gay will soon be departing the EPS. The next EPS boss you will hear about in Liberia soon will be Gregory Como. The next EPS boss you will hear name announced by Joe Bucker by the executive mansion will be that of Gregory Como. Gregory Como will be announced the next EPS boss because Gregory have certified the requirements and prerequisites of Joe Bucker. And so Gregory will be promoted. Bucker intends to bring Gregory very close to himself because if Gregory can maintain the ground by having multiplicity of checkpoints and intimidating the public, putting them in fear, even if they want to peacefully assemble, he will send barrage and fleets of police vehicles to intimidate the public and deny them their constitutional right. Gregory has met the prerequisites and preconditions of Joe Bucker. Gregory Coleman will be announced the next EPS boss, replacing Sam Gay. Go to Central. When I was there, 6 of Gregory's personal bodyguards have been sent for EPS training. Am I lying? Those of you in the building that hearing me, am I lying? 6 of Gregory Coleman personal guards that are signed with him are personally on training for the EPS. You ask Gregory if I'm lying. The only person that with Gregory, that a principal deputy 108, unit 180, who is personal security, unit 180, that is personal guy, is principal deputy. That's a guy that he, excluding that guy, the others have been sent for EPS training because Gregory want to use him as personal guard when he get to the EPS. So the arrangement had already been done. Sam Gay will soon be transferred different place. I was hearing the police, and then I was also hearing different apparatus. But Gregory Coleman is going to be the next EPS boss. Mark it today. Mark it today. Gregory Coleman. Gregory Coleman has met the prerequisites and conditions of Joe Bucker. Look, Joe Bucker said, Gregory, maintain these people. Let nobody come outside to protest. Hold the ground. Boye-Weah just thought himself that if Gregory pull all the checkpoints across, investors will come, people will come. No, that is a blatant lie, Boye-Weah. The people will not come. You cannot intimidate the populace. No. But Boye-Weah, you see the people throwing the post, not taking pay. You think the police officers are stupid? Boye-Weah? Do you think the officers are stupid? No, you Joe Boye-Weah, you that sit down there, call yourself the president. You think the Liberian National Police officers are stupid people? And you use the people children? They cannot get paid. They go for training. You take them to Kiambiako. You take them to their academy. You train them. You give them probational ID cards. You can put them on payroll. And you want to politicize it that Boye-Weah thought they were trained, but that Boye-Weah police. That Boye-Weah police. It was not the same police that used on inauguration day. Those police officers you saw with the brand new uniform on inauguration day, they were all part of class 46. It was not the same police officer you used for the motorcyclist regulation. When you saw the police officer with new uniform, when Boye-Weah took over, they were from class 46. How can you take the people when you get an ATM card? You open your account with them to Echo Bank, nothing going in the account. Echo Bank only telling them how the daughter $6 for the ATM card. Where the other money is going? Where are their salaries going? Where are their salaries going? You think these people are serious? They're not serious. Oh. Look, Boye-Weah get time for security in the country because Boye-Weah children are protected. Boye-Weah even get time. That's why Boye-Weah sent for bulletproof car. Anything happen today, Boye-Weah don't care. They will mine your horse. He's not looking at the consequences. You don't play with the security. You don't play with the security. A few days ago, I left the station. I went as far as BN Barry. And I entered the barry. I entered the BN Barry. I went to do an investigation. And I was very, very careful when I was there. You know the people, they put now politicize the security forces. So we can go inside, we can't outside. They politicize the security area. For you to just enter the security compound? No, but I entered the yard. I went specifically to where I wanted to get this information. I went there. And what I saw, it's not pleasant. Joe Boye-Weah is playing with the security of the state. Look, you think Boye-Weah get your... Boye-Weah don't respect security officers. No. Most of the guys you see in the police, they're suffering you. Yeah. The guys ain't suffering you. When you see them sometimes, they're taking that down nickel from Keke and thing. You know. You just feel that at least they try. Some of the guys then, to even come to work, they got to find their own way. Somebody working all the way central, they're living all the way VOA. To even come to work, some of them don't even have the first money. Their children's school fees, some of them not even paid. They lay money they get from government, they will be cutting the 8-hour whole day, they're reducing money, they're reducing people pay. You don't know the pinch that I painted the police, I painted the AFL. I feel sorry. Now, November they're having recruitment for the AFL. Y'all will want to join the AFL by November next month. It will be recruit. I will announce the date for you. Will be asking me, but I enter your yard. You didn't know that Boye-Weah was in. I was in the EBN Castle Barry. I was there. The most disappointing thing about me, about the whole situation, even going there to see, I was able to discover the 4 wings of the AFL and their numerical strength and their travel lines and which tribe dominating the army. I know all of them. There are certain things I will not say to you because I want to protect that place. But I'm telling you, President Boye-Weah have politicized the security forces. President Boye-Weah have divided the security in this country. Boye-Weah have made security officers to know which political party they won't be in. It is the only government that you see, they are point fingering people who supported George Weah. And they claim that these officers are George Weah followers. So they are replacing them with Joseph Boye-Weah's own security too. So the day George Weah come back, then they will moon them too. That's how we're running the country. That is why you see the police. There are people in the police that are not for Boye-Weah, they're not for Gregory. They do not like Gregory. There are people in the police that hate Gregory Coleman because Gregory is not in their interest. There are people in the police that do not support Boye-Weah and don't like him because Boye-Weah has politicized the security sector. There are people in the immigration. You think they're for Boye-Weah? You think they like him? You think they love the immigration boss? They see mayhem, they've been ill-treated. Liberians, you are sitting here and these people are ill-treating your children. You think Boye-Weah doing good for this country? Boye-Weah is putting this country on a bombshell. Because how can you look at a man that we train with the taxpayer money? We spend our money sending men to America. We send in Israel. We send in other countries to go train. The people come back to serve the country for the next 25, 6, 7 years. You move the people because the people are coming from under George Weah administration. Where do you see that happen? The great United States that you say you're learning from, the high America, you Gregory, you traveling all around here, mysteriously passing around, you bluffing, you there around here bluffing. The livelihood of the officer, you even after it, you don't care. They send you to EPS, you do that same thing. He was just can't whole day he won't be on TikTok. That man, that someone bluffing at your police director left. Whole day he bluffing while police officer in the ring. Gregory in a car doing TikTok. Gregory in your office on Facebook. Gregory on the one, he on Instagram. Gregory don't care about the police officer's well-being. I know you say, we're gonna go in our studio too. But I want Gregory to deploy the police also Kings FM because they are very good at going after people. So let Gregory do it. Let's see. Let Gregory do it. But these guys are reckless. We're not going to hide our feelings for them. I pity the police officers. I feel for them. I pity them. Their life is pitiable. No, I pity them. That's why when I see the police officers standing the roadside and they are even asking you for tea money, I have to share because I feel their pain. I feel it. You know how many of the police officers got children not even in school? How much the money they giving the police officer? How much the money Boye-Weah giving the people? To even get that small money that work. They mom, when the money and you go look at your account, they take out $12. You go there, they take out $22. You go so, they take out $30. The reason why they are deducting the people money, nobody know. You can't open your mouth. You open your mouth, the SRO will threaten you. That's what the guys are doing. You think Boye-Weah helping? Boye-Weah have already brought politics in the security sector. The security sector is supposed to be a neutral body, not connected with any politics. You can see the American, you can see the police, you can see the army. Even if they get SAR in their heart, you will not see it. But yeah, Boye-Weah made everybody. A sister, I was sharing, and I went to do an investigation. Right there today's your fire service. Want to do an investigation. Because she had her cell phone. Because she had this cell phone. I hope you're playing your King's card giveaway. I'm not talking on that. Because I basically on this politics. And so if you're playing, that's good. If you play, that's good. You can also be playing your King's card giveaway with me. Play, and just dial some people playing already. Just dial *79 now *24#. So probably some of you say you want to hear me talking. Dial *7 *79 now *24#. Just follow. But I'm very honest with you. Gregory will be the EPS boss. Mark my word. I'll beg you, yeah. They're moving Sam Gale. They're probably moving Sam Gale. They cannot trust that Boye-Weah getting Gregory Kuma. Gregory now made Boye-Weah proud because what Boye-Weah, the instruction that Boye-Weah getting, that hey, Gregory doing. You think all the checkpoints are right? Gregory won't put it there because you want to? No, it is an instruction from the president to him. Maintain the crowd. Nobody should come on the street to protest. If it was about the motorcyclists, why up to now checkpoints stay around? In the net, they get checkpoints if they say we're fighting war. They can still be on the checkpoint, they still bring drugs in the country. They can be to the checkpoint, they bring drugs from RIA. But why are they keeping the poor children in the court? All these police officers you see, they are in the court, they ain't paying them. The small money they paying them, graduate them there, they're deducting the poor money. You think it's fine? You think a good thing Joe Boye-Weah doing to the country? Joe Boye-Weah have divided the security forces in this country. Joe Boye-Weah is the only president that took politics from his house, from his executive mansion, and carry and pull it in the police, pull it in the army, pull it in immigration, pull it in fire service. Because they want to get after the police officer, they will force you. You force to go to the HQ to sign. You got to go to the HQ to sign. You got to go because they want to get rid of most of them. They have to go there. Some of them have to beg people to pay their way. Even for police car to pick some of these guys up. You think, wait, when I see that the police officers stand the PSU, Look, most of the guys will have to do. They will just do it, but these guys are hurt. They're not happy. I'm telling you, they are not happy. They just have to do this kind of work. You can train 625 officers, and up to now, you don't have them on payroll. You only gave them ATM card, and they can get salaries. They got their children, they got their families, and you still using these people, and you considering them as affiliate of the LNP. Why are you treating them that way? It's wrong. It's very wrong. Gregory, the kind of man, when someone was talking about you, I said, why Gregory? I said, Gregory, one thing I noticed about Gregory, he loved God. Because I said, why God Gregory loved? I said, no, I'm not going to judge him. From the few instances, I've noticed that Gregory loved God. And if I will see you as that character, Gregory, you should see the ordinary people. The people that you serve in the LNP, they are not your slaves. The people that contribute in the LNP, Gregory Coleman, they are not your slave. They are your partner in progress. They are partnering with you for the betterment of our country. They are yet to provide internal security. They are not your slave. Gregory Coleman, stop treating the people, husbands and fathers, as if to say they are your slaves. You look, let me tell you, I don't hate you, Gregory, but I hate your attitude of being lackadaisical and being insensitive to the plight of the ordinary police officers. That's what I hate. You got to change. Oh, they are passing in BB car. When he came from Rwanda, see the convoy that go. Maybe I can go to the police headquarters. At there most of the time, I just stand and see the children running. I say, look, he can't again, yo. He can't. We're flamboyancy. He come and get up from the car, they put my worshiping. But the very men are worshiping, you tell them, man, even pay you. They serving he graduate. See how they 4 o'clock in the morning, police officer, you got to go to your assignment. 4 o'clock. You don't get, they didn't even get jacket. That my first time seeing Liberian National Police have 3 different colors in their uniform: deep blue, brown blue, lead blue, crescent blue, poplar blue, all kinds of blue. Police officer fighting over Doga flag for police clothes, police uniform, trouser to wear. How do you treat people, husband, like that? Who can treat he Gregory like that? 1 to 5. You sit over the all of you. Every morning they send to the police that operation. Any budget, operation, any budget, because they don't want to pay the people. They only eat the money in the name of operation, but they audit the welfare of the police officers. Look, I don't want many of you to get there with the police officer, the ordinary ones. Don't blame them. These guys are going through it. When you are not into something you don't know, it tends to be a kuku jumuku. The pain that these guys go through, you don't know. And some of us feel their pinch. And that is why we will play a more advocacy role in drawing the attention of President Baga, who don't care about the security sector. Joe Baga is insensitive when it comes to national security. Joe Baga is insensitive when it comes to the national security of this country. Joe Baga is very lackadaisical. He doesn't have the pedigree and all of the ingredients to add value to our service officers. That is why you got his boys passing around. Today, Gregory is about to be paid, promoted, and brought closer to Joe Baga as the next EPS boss. Carry in your news. Go to the place. Go ask. Go ask where are Gregory's 6 personal security guards? Where are they? A bodyguard, 6 of them. They're going for EPS training. They're going for training. Except for the 108. The 180 is deputy principal, a principal deputy. That's the only guy with Gregory now. The 180. Unit 180. That's the guy with Gregory. But where are the others? The 6 of them have gone for EPS training. Go in the building. Go in the building. I was in one of the offices. I was sitting and I wanted to get. Look, I can disguise myself and enter any area. I'm the one that call Papi Solo. You will not see me entering. I enter decodemously. I will not go in Nicodemously. I enter Nicodemously because we understand the modus operandi of how we flowed. Than to have these miscreants and political Pharisees and scribes that continue to steal from our people because their head, Joe Baga, is facilitating all their criminalities. The Liberian National Police are not slaves to you, Gregory. Treat the people. They are not slaves. I saw one of my papier police trusted the papier police trusted tea assistant because the kind of thread I saw between your foot, blue thread, brown thread, deep thread, half thread, police officer. I tell the man, hey man, look, some of you can be talking, but some of them decent, some of them I won't be decent. I say, look at the warning. Who now want to be look neat? You think the officers are there? You don't know what they go through to increase the people's salary. If Gregory then truly love these police officers, why Gregory can advocate? All they're talking about operation, all the money in the police budget, 95% of the police budget for operation. And that's the best place they eat their money. They are only concerned about operation when the ordinary police officer cannot even afford to pay their child's school fees, their children's school fees. And you think these people are helping this country? I don't blame them, because Joe Boye-Weah is insensitive when it comes to the security of the state. He has politicized the security sector. He has turned it into politics. That is why one of the senior security men told him, Boye-Weah, leave CDC alone, papi. You know why the guy spoke that way? Because the guy have already understood that Joe Boye-Weah have undermined the security sector, and thereby allowing security personnel that they dismiss to be on the standby in case of any eventuality. And so he was mindful that if Boye-Weah were to make any attempt to have used the code to invoke CDC, it would have blown into oblivion, and created instability in the country that they were not going to be able to contain. Because those who were disenchanted, disenfranchised, were going to join the team. So he told Boye-Weah, Papi, stand down. And in fact, ECOWAS, AU, have warned President Boye-Weah to be careful with how he go about doing issue of security. Boye-Weah have politicized the security sector in our country. Boye-Weah have allowed people to be isolated because of their he feel that the people affiliated with George Weah. He feel that the people serve George Weah, so they should not have no place in the security sector. That is why Boye-Weah took his nephew and put his nephew over the army as chief of staff. That is why Boye-Weah took his nephew and placed his nephew over the army, because he has no respect for the laws of our country. So whatever that they are doing to the police officer, I am telling you, I am in solidarity with the Liberia National Police, specifically Class 46 and the rest of the folks that they need increase. You can't be paying the the kind of money that you want. You're using the people hustle, the people web like they are slave. Then hold the Gregory traveling. What money he using? That operation budget. Hold day when Gregory travel in Canada, that operation budget. So the money is just there for operation. What the ordinary police officer struggling today. See some of the police officer shoes. Yeah, I pity them. Oh. They just have to make themselves happy, but they are not happy. Oh. They're not happy. Even some of them are serving as commander. They just want the title. Where they getting? They just want to go right to people. That small little thing over there as I'm speaking, they're lecturing. My manager, they're lecturing. What are they really getting? Nothing. Nothing. When they lay small money as well to go there, can't go. That's one article 20 that. Hold the SRO one there. You get the dirty money. No head, no tail. You go. See, and we work on it with Echo Bank. We will try to see where the problems. No problem. No problem. You can steal a rat. No problem. No problem. But I want to say hands up to all police officers across the country. I wanted to show you that we are in solidarity with you. We identify with you. We feel your pinch. We feel the pains. We feel what you go through. And we want to say we will continue to stay in this vanguard to speak for your interest. Gregory Coleman should start traveling. Gregory traveling more than Joe Boye-Weah now. That's someone travel because the ball now every morning I can't operation. Gregory went on operation. I want that Gregory won't get family to eat. That Gregory won't get people. No, Gregory, you hear me? Now you won't get family. No, look at my face. I'm a raw cool man. No, I'm a raw, and you want to go travel? I'm a raw cool man, Gregory. Who can treat you like that? That's how you treat your family? You, Gregory Coleman. You don't get feeling for human being. There are people children, there are people husbands, there are people wives. That your slaves. 4 o'clock police officer can't in the cold, no protective gear, no sweater. The rain falling, they're running away. Every hour in one keke, the picking saying, I mean, I left a rain to fall. Because when rain fall, all the men can run away from the checkpoint. Who's police officer? Rain falling police officer looking for a place to hide. No rain coat. When the police officer should be wearing a rain jacket on the police, LNP police officer, LNP officer. Police officer running. That small little boot that red to Vartan. If that boot move from over there, that small place, the police officer be in the market. They have to be there. Nowhere. That other one, the United Party got local, he bust that other 35,000 boot where they say they paid a settle that dish. The boss I will bust. The budget when we truck the United Party, but the boss a whoa. Today they carry from Aka house something they put it there, they say that boot. You don't treat the people children like that. Go. when I'm passing and see the officer, when I see people talking to the police officer, I say, they didn't know Kuku Jimoku, you know, inside, you don't know. The Jeffy is where with these people. Some of the police officers that lay family are in America, so that when they send a small thing, they go wear a vat and they buy their late uniform, they sew it, or they buy a club, they sew it. That's why you see them neat. That Gregory money he giving them, and not the money Joe Bagapo in the budget that they giving to them. No. Some of them they get their relative out time that will send a small thing, and then they will buy something and pull it there. That's why you see some of them neat. But no, nothing they giving the people. Those cars that they just get the police officer, they share among themselves, the people. Go see the zooms. Whether they deploy those cars to the various zooms. Go see the condition of those depots. Gregory don't care. Gregory only doing the thing to impress Waka. The men already negotiate Gregory new job. Gregory is going to the EPS at the EPS boss. I know Gregory is wondering, but how Israel get to know the thing again? You ask Gregory where his 6 personal guards are. Where are they? Are they not going for the EPS training? The only person that with Gregory is not 180, unit 180. His principal deputy. He's the only one with Gregory. You can't treat it. Look, the whole security sector. Some men when they go to where they just shut up. They don't want to talk said. When I was in the barrack there, you want to hear the training talking Babati again? You want to hear Bato again? I say, yeah, it's too pitiful. Why will Bwaka treat this country like this? Why? Why will Joe Bwaka bring politics in the security sector? The Minister of Justice, you sit down there, you cool and say you cool me, I don't care about your tribe. But the Minister of Justice is a decent man. I've not interacted with him also. He's a decent man. There is something I heard about him. I will not share with you. But I bet he's a decent man. The Minister of Justice. That man you see down there, the Oswald or Oswald. I don't care about those bad people, man. But he's a decent man. He's a decent man. I have not just heard the Minister of Justice just talk. But I warn you, Minister of Justice, all of you, your please go today, your president. You're telling, let him call Gregory and let them bring the payroll of the LNP. These people, children are on payroll. You think that George, we are police? When Class 46 graduated in 2023, they were on payroll, issue ATM card by EcoBank. They received their uniform, they received their gadgets, and all the different things they needed. Class 46 graduate, Mr. Honorable Minister of Justice. Class 46 graduate. They graduated in January, the 18th of January 2024. They were deployed. They were used during the motorcycle regulation. Chief, they were the people you're used. When you used to see the police officer with a new uniform, those were the people from Class 46. You get the people ATM card. Who can do you like that? You get the people account. No money going to poor account, but they keep receiving message from EcoBank that they pay for the ATM card, $6. But they cannot see the money reflected in their account. So the money is going to somebody. How do you treat the people, children? People in the police force, the security force, they're not happy. All they just talking bad thing in their heart. They go to work, they are hurt, thinking their children are in school, no food to the house, they are worried. They don't now. What I heard from let me just tell you the Liberian people. What I heard from the class, from the children. What I heard from the children. Don't bother. But I'm not talking that. Oh, you mean Gregory can't kill me? No, he can't. He can't. I don't want anybody to say that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go that route. Don't go that route. We've just been critical that they will do the right thing. When you came in that it will solve the problem, it will not solve the problem. Oh. It won't. No, I don't want you to tie him to that. And the children are saying, if they don't do it, all of them will come outside. All of them will come outside and they will march. So if 119 officers come into march, then the other EPS where they sack John, then you know what will happen in the country? You know, that's a disgrace to you, Joe Baka. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace to you. I don't know why when people talk your thing, people blah, 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 blah. No. I love these police officers. I love them. I feed them. I feed their pain. They are providing internal security. So let their livelihood be considered. The security, the head of the LNP should value the service of the ordinary police officer, not to have one Gregory Coleman who passing around to impress Waka because he want to be EPS boss. I know Baka is going to give you the position. Sam Gay, they have already made arrangement. I think they're sending him somewhere on the NSA or the police. But Sam Gay will be leaving. Sam Gay is leaving soon. Sam Gay is leaving. That's why the 6 personal barracks to Gregory have gone for the EPS training, because they're going to straight Sam Gay and send him there. Because he already pleased the papier. The papier wanted him to have the checkpoint and blah, blah, blah. And so he's there. But let's treat the police officers with respect. If you want us to not be talking to you, treat these people husbands, treat their wives with respect. Show their concern for their safety. You can't get the people working at on salary to increase police salary that work, but then you deducting the small money. You want to increase that money, but the little money they're getting, they're just cutting it. They're just cutting it. You think who cares? You think who cares? I remember when it said Madam Salif Tam as well, George Viatan or whoever. I don't know when, but it was one of the time A.B. Kroman was there, and I was the manager at D15. And it was the time of the election, and they was about to send the people, and they were giving the people, cutting the people money. And I dealt with the issue, and I told A.B. clear cut, you was insensitive. You need to change. And A.B. was driving, going to Hotel Africa. One of his men called and said, there is a guy on the radio. He's on you from D15. And they drove. By that time, I've left the radio station, and I've just crossed the road going to my house. While coming back to the station, I saw the police like blink up. Now, when A.B. Kroma was in there, he and the boys. And Nemo Dusako came in and said, oh, the manager is not here. At that time, I spotted to the window. So then I passed. I went inside and said, oh, the guy is here. This is Israel. So A.B. said, you the Israel? You the one on the radio? I said, yes. He said, can I give clarity? I said, why, Chief? He said, to why you said? I said, but I've said it. He said, yes, you have said what you said. I need to give clarity. That is not what, that would not happen. That's one. If the police director can come to the studio right now and come in the studio and can't get the clarity, I will appreciate it. So Gregory was able to go in the studio, not Gregory now, but A.B. Coleman went in the studio and he started to explain, blah, blah, and that was out of shame and what have you, and blah, blah, blah. And he left. So if we don't speak for these people, nobody will speak for them. Nobody will speak. So let's treat the police officers with respect. Now, increase their salaries, give them their benefits, give them equipment. That Gregory, that you're making the cost in the ordinary police officer. Oh, they want to not discipline. That you're making the potent mouth on these people's husbands. Most of the police officers you see, the guys are married. They got their children. It's not because they come off the street to provide service. They should be treated the way they are treated. No. The small money the men getting again, the men go check your account. Someone take out $22 for waiting. No head, no tea. Insurance. Why the insurance benefit? They put not even getting any benefit for insurance and you're cutting that money. When they post sick, they didn't say care to the hospital. Nobody carry them. They go for sleep. The HR whole day delay. To get for one sleep before that time, the chlorine not catch you, the malaria, the typhoid not enter your whole system. Because many of you don't know what they go through. So when we're talking these things, you think it's not painful, but it's painful. Until you join them, you will not know what is happening to them. Serious people. Let's open the telephone lines. Let's open the telephone lines on 077-882-9611 or 077-891-0875. The numbers to call, and if you're part of the program, talk about it on Kings 88.5. It's important. It's important. We got to seek the welfare of the people. You can't keep people children graduated from school and because they were their job we had time. But when they graduate, I don't know, Joe Biden won the election, your president-elect. That's what so you must give the people their benefit, pay them. Those who are not on payroll, pay them, put them on the payroll. It's not your money, government. We got budget for that. But all the money of LNP operation, any money operation, all their money is going to operation. But that operation is what Gregory is enjoying. 077-882-9611 or 077-891-0875 at the numbers to call, and you will be live on the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Call us, and then let's take our very first caller on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel. I was speaking from down the second.
Email, go ahead.
Yeah, I actually listening to your show this morning. I'm impressed. What all you are saying, you are seeing, you're 100% exact on everything. Because I actually think anything. How people can leave the streets and go on the streets and then get other people putting up because of little of nothing? That's not fair. This government, I sure, this government trying to put up something, but we are there 2029. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Let's take one more person on line 2, then I'll go to line 1. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. You know where you calling from?
Yeah. Sorry, I won't call my name because I'm one of the officers from the class 46.
Class 46?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
No, so I won't call my name. Yeah. And I was also assigned with the PSU.
Okay.
Could you imagine for almost, I guess, 9 months plus now, we have not received a dime.
9 months plus.
9 months plus. And when they called for the last briefing this time, they told us that we were going to receive 4 months out of the 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
But then the 4 months, since month ended, is gone September, we expected to receive our less. But then all officers are receiving their money, and then till now, 46 are not receiving a dime. Could you imagine, even the old officers, I've been following you, the old officers are all complaining because what they were making during the past regime, their money has been cut. But issue I want to say this, it is good that it happened that President we are left peacefully so that some of our friends can learn. Because some of those guys, they were being brainwashed, they thought Baga was going to pay 500, 600, because that was what they told them.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them, instead of voting for the right side, because they hold a huge amount, when they voted Baga. So now everybody, we are all feeling the peak. Even all officers are feeling the peak.
So let me ask you, have you received official letter of employment?
No, they are not.
They class 46, they issue your employment letter?
No.
So they only gave you ATM card?
Yeah, the ATM card, and now everybody has it.
Now everybody got it.
The bank refused to give you ATM card because the old people that gave it, now the bank is complaining. Because taxes, every morning the bank can call it. You can receive your blank message on your phone. But the account, the open account for everybody.
So, but then you stay working, you stay taking assignment?
Yes, I have to go to work. I have to sign like every working day.
But you're not taking pay? You're working, you're not taking pay?
No, I'm not taking pay.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's come to line 1. Good morning. Oh, good morning. This person to line 1. Okay, are you there? No, then I think they're ready. They'll come back to line 2. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Yanni. Where are you calling from?
This is Frank. They're calling you right at market.
You got to be audible. Okay, go ahead, my brother.
My brother, President Baka and his director of the I am proud of them. Because regularly, we everything for him, some people of protesting in this country. One thing I saw of regular is that people very want to protest in this country. Regular, so what happened in Kenya? What we pray for that is refugees and people do the broken job. That's for one part, people are crying, people are dying every other daily basis of hunger. People are in the begging for food. And they are not thinking about the level of the people. That is today. Then they are dead. They're talking about different people. President Baka is buying food. Who after President Baka in this country? Who is very after him and you be buying food to protect yourself? Somebody after him, they probably maybe like somebody could be after him. But they are not after him. So maybe it's people on his food. I don't want to after him. So we still actually that in the job, they're all never making things. So other guys are there enriching themselves. They don't want anything for the people. Look at the government hospital today. Look at the public school today. There is nothing in this. Everything is terrible. If you go to most of the government school today, there is no armchair for students to sit. They can't even happen. Where are we heading as a people in this country? So let's tell the President Baka and he's trying to take another position to pay him back to the so there is nothing different. Rebel is rebel. There is nothing different of rebel.
Okay.
Rebel is
Thank you. Let's come to line 1. Good morning. What I'm not hearing this line. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not line 1 is not, I'm not hearing anybody from there. I don't know. I don't know what's happening to line 1. I don't know what's happening there. Let me come out of line 2. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. And where you calling from?
Yes, I'm country.
Okay, go
Let
ahead.
me say thank you for the coffee this morning. My brother, the police are on be attention. Because it's there when it's somewhere and someone says you to express. All our brothers and friends who are in the force and to all the difficulties are going through. Some of we now working. But this because sometimes when they explain to you, my brother, yes, they won't come from your house. Now you can yes. Just going to pray and continue encouraging them. If discourage them, encourage them, they will, and tomorrow it will be Thank you.
Thank you so much. As I want you to come to this line, I don't know who's out there. Any technician need to come to this line. 1 is not giving me the call. They are calling, but I'm not hearing them, and they need to come on to. Good morning.
Good morning, how do you do?
Your name and where you calling from?
Okay, for security reason, I will now disclose my name this morning.
Okay.
I think the very frustrating part is that when Georgia was there, they never tell people say you must open an account to every bank. We have our bank account anywhere we choose to be getting our money from. But when they put into power, they restrict the pay system. I don't know what the cost. But we are watching them. The day they happen, the day something happens in this country, the Liberian people will know that police are divided, officers are divided. So we gave them strong warning that what they carry on to CDC headquarters, they will not repeat that action again. Then people will know that the police sector are totally divided in this country. And gradually we know where you live. And we know how you can go to work, how you can go home. Any other thing backfire in this country, you will not survive. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning. And where you calling from?
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Spencer Mohammed. And I call for my pro corner in winter.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, Spencer.
Yes. Thank you very much, Israel. Israel, I will always appreciate you for giving us this platform to make our voice heard. Thank you. Thank you very much for always coming to enlighten our minds about the national happiness of our country. Thank you, Israel. Israel, the country is in serious trouble. What you saying? I live behind red light. I always pass a red light to go. Get to red light, Israel. You will feel bad. You will see empirical evidence of what you are saying. By the time you get in red light to the you will see 3 police officers. They will just be behind our keke and they go and tell the person, you go. How the police guy has said so. Joe Nima Puakai has turned our police and public officer into a perpetual and pathological beacon in the street. Our people are begging. Look at 10 months. The men cannot take pay. How will the men child go to school or children go to school? Hey, man, Joe Puakai, the people told us, you are a man of experience. They told us you are a man of wisdom. They told us when you come, NGO will come. Hey, Joe, is this the NGO that you brought to our people to make them a pathological beggar? Joe Numa Puakai, wake up, please. This is not the time for some of the journalists who profess to be independent journalists at the time that were always discussing the ills in the society. Where are they today? Where are the journalists? Where are the journalists that highlighted PD Hospital?
Where are the journalists that highlighted City Dumba? Where are they today? On the other side, suddenly we are hearing that some of them are flying an aircraft today with the president going for UNGA summit. Oh, is that what they advocated for? So were they using the public sentiment to get themselves a personal job? Job they use us for. See, it will come a time, those journalists, we will call their names and shame them. They are the bad apples in a good society. But we are saying thank you for giving me this opportunity to make my voice here. Thank you very much.
Sieh, what's up, man? I'm about Chief. I'm the one, Emmanuel Smith. Hello? Yes, I'm the one, Emmanuel Smith. Yes, so Israel, at times I find it very difficult to understand when people say that the people took people from payroll or they did not include people on payroll because of quote-unquote political reasons. Then when you guys discussing it, then you see people claiming to be member of the so-called class 46, calling and okay. For the sake of the show, people who are member of the no, yeah, of course. So if people claiming to be a member of the class 46, as you are claiming, when you listen to them, sometimes you turn to say that the people who took them from the payroll or did not include them on the payroll, they were right. Because you claim to be a police officer and you calling and you defending a political party. Imagine somebody call on your platform claiming to be a member of that political group and they're saying that they think are happy on the CDC headquarters again, the day happy, then I don't even know that the police is divided. Yeah, and he claimed. No, he said he would not call him me, but he's a But he said he's a member of the class of 46, and the thing that happened, and so okay, so Israel, if you people saying that, then do you think that the people were wrong for taking the people from the payroll? If it ever happened that way, you think we're wrong? Because if you say you're a police officer, yeah. So are you saying that they were not taking pay when they were on the base? Is that what you're saying? They were not on government payroll when they were on the base? Yeah, I listen to you. Okay. Yeah, okay. So then another thing I will appeal to you, because we are all abusing, right? For seditions to be pushing that, it will show that indeed those guys that were there and they put there are also seditions. For seditions to be pushing that, it means that indeed the people were right for taking them from there, because seditions, you see, measuring the people that call, I mean, that coming from the class for the sake that you're talking about. People in CDC. Yeah, good morning, Israel. Yeah, Israel for some security, I won't call my name. Israel,
The fellow who just left the line is not knowledgeable to even his own sneaker string he ties. There is nowhere you own base that they pay you. If you're on government salary, why must you be placed on probation for 3 months? You know, at times, they bring the ignorance and the stupidity to the light until it's being glaring. So even if this person who is calling and said it happened on CDC, it shouldn't happen again or no. Is it wrong? Is it like labyrinth? When you got people who are recruited voluntarily to go to the NIS and were recruited from the United Party cycle, now everybody is aware of. Then you telling us today that the man who called and said they shouldn't do it. So you think he's wrong? And this brother who just left the line want to counter react to the brother, it should be at a logical course and it should become a very fast. Now, CDC is one of the largest political institutions in Liberia, bigger than the Unity Party. So if you think these people go on the rampage, you think there will be peace in the country? At times, they bring the sentiment to the discourse until it be so glaring. What are they enjoying? They put that thing, they put that doing the work, it's the tedious work, and telling you that their salary is being reduced than what they received before. You guys are working now more, they are not being placed on government salary, and you tell them you get money. Then next year, so next year, they call them to come to job. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Let me cancel on too. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm okay. You know where you calling from?
This is Ethno Car, the visually impaired car that keep him for that to the fire to deliver.
Go ahead.
You know, yes, sir, these guys still clap for the safety. They've been going around various media institutions and they have been discussed. And for somebody to make it to appear as safe, these guys are lying or they don't have a legitimate claim. That's true. And when a security man tell you, because if you go to a particular party headquarters illegally, and then at the same police you're depending on to go in your distance, so it's just a caveat to the police director so that he will know that within the police setting they are not happy. If you carry them to go after setting operation, they will not be able to perform because they are not happy. That all that guy is saying, that does not suggest that he is a situation. No, even because he knows that the police director is misbehaving around here. So if you go forward, you cause trouble, when you come for us to go there, you think we'll put our life on the line? You think we'll perform? No. And whenever you have the training on base, they don't take pay. They won't get a small thing to take out themselves on the day or that they can come up. And if all they never have a legitimate claim, the current police director of Greg will never going to negotiate with them to waste all of the money that they are worked for and start paying them. I think it was either August or September. That was the agreement that they went into. You don't say all of the time you've been working for January, back until over. Well, we tell you to, wait it. We will start giving you something for September. And they're going to be giving it to them on mobile money. And this is why you heard them saying when the current civil service another frustrated human being that have brought frustration in this country, the civil service director saying they're going to cancel mobile money payment. They started saying, but which way we will go now? You see, you will start getting our listening to all about mobile money. And now you're coming out to say you will cancel mobile money. Then how are we going to be getting it? So at the end, the other guy said, well, that the mobile and the KK will feed it. You know, he said a lot of times that the mobile and the KK will feed it. Then you're telling somebody, when they come out to speak of their mind, you're not in their shoe. It is better when you are not working, you can do other also to be able to survive. But for you to be working for the government and always putting you in harm's way, all these people that are created around here, if you critically check that the class of the state are sacrificing there, any motorbike man will be angry and come with a speed and run into them because they are harassing them, taking nickel for them to be able to take care of themselves after they leave the scene. So they are outraged, and the country is outraged because you don't have the main power. If I had the main power, They were never going to maintain it because it wasn't even putting it down. But they can't put it down. Okay? There's a problem in the police. Civil public government need to address it. EPS, noise all over. You put them down, they have humiliate you or you put us down, pay off. We don't want to wait with you again. They went to our legislature up to present without hearing anything about the EPS. So if the police jump on the street, EPS jump on the street, the remaining AFL guy who are taking it jump on the street, what will become of the very government that you are supporting? That's the question you need to answer. My brother, every person you can kill. Every person you can kill. All of success to get that country with it. Every person fight for you. The poor went against leader and the leader let it stay or the leader train on their belly to bear them for them to go for negotiation. Then what more about them weak government? What kind of police guy? You got police here? You got police here all over attacking people all over here and not killing them? You got police here? Good job. So the best thing we will say these things, it is intended for our government to listen and for them to take cue from them so that we can have a stable country. Because when it is stable, I can find my father to him a dry wreck. But when it is not stable, you the very person that defeated the government, you will come to harass people and find out how to go eat a dry wreck. That's what we don't want. So we say Baka should behave. I said it yesterday. Baka got up to December 2024 to behave. If you don't put your house in order, I'm sorry for him. I'm sorry for the country. I will continue to say it. Thank you, my brother. We are listening.
Thank you so much. Let me come to line one. Good morning.
Good morning, Adrian. Good morning to you. Good morning to your listeners and viewers across the country.
Good morning.
This is Hussein Kew. I call you from Jacobstown, District 2. Thank you for enlightening our minds in the morning and informing the Liberian people about the different happiness. But when I struggle, as time when I listen to some of the callers who try to, criticize the government in the form and manner in which they do it, then I have to call in. Now you know very well the national legislature, the representatives, they are the direct representative of the people, right? So they craft the budget, right?
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, fast. Thank you. So the national legislature will approve the budget, but the executive will send the budget to the national legislature, do appropriations. Now, reappropriations and approval of the budget come from the national legislature. Who should be appropriating money for the Liberian National Police to have vehicles, secure and increment in salary? It's the national legislature, right? The representative of the people. So if somebody will be shouting and saying Joe Baka is not doing anything towards the police, then you have to think back. Because Joe Baka, who's been the head of the executive, the Minister of Finance will cut the budget and send it to the national legislature, they will do reappropriations and appropriations. So why you say the government is not doing anything to ensure that the police budget increase, then they will secure vehicle for them? I think you're being very unfair. Because if you want to take it to the political side, you have a speaker from the CDC. The deputy speaker, the chairperson on Western and Finance is this CDC lawmaker. Have you able to speak to them and tell them, oh, we need to increase the police budget to ensure that they are paid well and they secure a vehicle? You haven't done that, but you want to criticize and beat on Joseph Baka, who will only approve the budget when the national legislature have signed and sent it to him for approval.
So Kiawu, you don't want them to blame Baka, but you blame the legislature.
But is that between you and myself, honestly speaking, right? They are the final arbiter of what we call or the approval of the budget. Mm-hmm. The executive will craft, right? They will send to them. They will do realignment, right? And appropriation. Between you and myself, you know that. So why are we now calling the chairperson on national security is Musa Bedete? Have Bedete or his colleagues to have increment in the budget? I don't know why they have done so. So if the budget is approved by the national legislature, Baka and his official has nothing to add and subtract.
Okay.
That's just the law. So I will encourage our brothers and sisters who listen in the morning to do more research and just calling and blame the executive for something that the executive has no authority on.
Okay, thank you, man. Thank you so much. But they put Baka they blame. Who they will blame the legislature? All right, but you getting sound now? You people getting sound? Okay. Frank Tume said yes. Muffler says yes. You are clear, Israel. The man on a group in the morning told me everybody got a studio there. Okay. Yeah, let me hear the others. Are you getting sound? Yeah. Okay, let's take the person shortly, quickly. Hello?
Israel. Good morning, brother. Thank you. I'm Lawrence Spencer. I'm in Johnsonville Township this morning. They might never get grabbed a lot talking about people must do research. Sometimes it sounds as though they take up.
Chief,
Yeah.
just hold your line there. Anton Ibrahim Gawson, we want to speak to Kia quickly. You just hold your line, don't go away. Eddie, you are on the line.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm constrained. Let me say one of the callers. I'm constrained to call.
Constrained.
I'm very constrained to call this morning because of Usain Kau, who comes as though he's exerting authority, like Abraham Darius Delon will always do, purporting to know things and then referring others to do their research.
Mm-hmm.
And all he just said here this morning, he doesn't understand what governance is all about. He's just only explaining functions. But understanding the technicality of government, he doesn't understand by law. It is the executive that decides to draft the budget. The legislature appropriates. The priority standing of any government is initiated by the executive.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you presented a budget or wage bill where Joseph Boye-Weah has decided to appoint people into even director position and elevating their status and no elevation goal with salaries, and that is presented to the national legislature, and then they look at the wage bill. So let's take, for instance, at the passport, at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the director of passport. That was just an ordinary position. But Joseph Boye-Weah put a piercing there, elevate status to ambassadorial level, and piercing earns pretty close to 5,000-6,000. Do you know how many police officers who are being paid from there when piercing was supposed to only be earning something like 2,500 or 3,000? Do you know how many police officers you have taken off job? Because the executive did not prioritize. Now, it is not the business of the national legislature to be shifting and then arguing with the executive on what to do. They can only reappropriate, their reappropriating strength of the legislature is to look at where do we take money from and put it. So putting money to security while Boye-Weah executive stuff is going up, which one is more essential? Look at the recast budget that is sent. The president who said he cut down a whole budget from the onset of the first budget he sent. Look at the budget that is sent now. Look at the president's office. What's there? Who, when we are running campaign in this country, whose agenda? Did they say the national legislature agenda, or they say rescue agenda, or they say proper agenda? But it is the executive that drives the agenda. It is not even members of the legislature. They go and just run campaign. They have cardinal responsibilities are there. It is the executive that even goes to the people and presents their proposal. And when your proposal is accepted, it is that proposal you will now present to the national legislature, because that's what the Liberian people want. So and he is even defeating himself. That is a political theater. If Boye-Weah promises that he's going to do XYZ, and the legislature is not working in line with the people and thus indicating to undermine his agenda that he has presented to the people, Boye-Weah has veto power. He ought to say, no, that is not what I said. I promised the people that I'm going to do XYZ.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, I'm not going to approve this budget.
I will.
He said that just now, that the president can approve. So if what the president wanted to see done there, he sent it there. The budget creation starts with the president. He knows what he wants there. If the lawmaker decided to appropriate in a manner that he doesn't accept, he has that power as well to say, no, I will not approve it. Because that is not what he will even put the Liberian people against the national legislature and say, your people, I put their money there for the health workers, your people took it off.
Yeah.
I decided to put the money there for the police to employ more people, the lawmaker took it off. Why is he not saying that? The guys come, they just sit down on the blind side, they just think that they want to come in speaking as though they are more Liberian than other people and they want to condemn others. Do you know what security means for this country?
Talking about 619 officers.
Yes. Do you know what that means? Do you know how many officers are supposed to be assigned to a certain quantity of number of citizens in this country? Have we matched that? Then one can talk about how, because Liberian, some of the security persons that were talking about that thing that happened to CDC headquarters, going to happen, are going to know how the area is divided. I just look at him and laugh.
Do you need the way Boye-Weah has treated other people who were not even people who were supporting the city? There is something we call solidarity for purpose. I may not like Israel, but if John Brown is doing something to Israel and I have issue with John Brown, I will form solidarity with Israel to deal with John Brown. They don't even understand all of that. You think the security police dismissing here and there? Some of them are from CDC? No, but because they are affected and they believe that they must look for the ground to form solidarity with to fight back, they will join anybody. Then people talking about their livelihood who are sitting in this country or playing with the country. See you, man, my brother, monitoring. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much. So thank you so much. How you can put your questions? Sorry, the chief wanted to make some clarity, so it's clear. Oh, my caller, you stay there?
Yeah, my man.
Oh, my man, thank you, man. You're too patient. Thank you.
My credit yeah, but on that day, man, you know, I will not be with that young man. I think she will be there with you already. I wanted to get this similar point in seeing better just me. I mean, it's totally nonsense because I wonder what are some of our friends doing look up who they call on the radio. Because if you telling us that we should really legislate, I mean, the people just made a point. Who have the budget? A budget came to transform this country. A budget is sending a budget that you didn't see increasement in places where his interest department are, okay, to pay their salary and buy their car. And leaving, for example, like the big said, the security sector out. We should even do something to say that I put more money in the budget and send it to the legislature. What are the legislature? I don't know. Why the people get more money? That's taking for here and put it so. They will bring a legislature. But you say, no, we're not talking about Boye-Weah. Because Boye-Weah is responsible to drive the budget and send it to the legislature. I mean, why you get the police paying money?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So I mean, in the name they say that why they brother them the two brothers trying to tell the people the money. But let me address usually the class 46, right?
Class 46.
Yeah, yes. That's right. If Labelle was a serious country, I mean, do you know that you guys could even sue the government for using them and not paying them?
Yeah.
It can be go because if you know me ourselves, then you tell that the police will me. I mean, the police don't tell me your service anymore. That's the point for all of things to do. But you're using the guys and you don't want to pay them. Then you say the people shouldn't complain. When the people tell them, one of my men will call and say, the men are sedition because the men raise the issue. You see, that the sentiment is running the country where as soon as you get opposition to the government, you either be a sedition or somebody that never support their brother. They are independent like the range, are thinking differently. So not because I mean you support Boye-Weah, and me, everybody must be sitting progress to Boye-Weah. They can get those against our Boye-Weah Republic. Some of us that we are in the AB said we are all like the way we got entitlement to this country. So if you support your Boye-Weah, that's your business. But if we see things going on in our country, we also have equal right to speak. Okay? So I mean, I don't blame them. I blame our police guys who stay there taking instructions.
What they would do? What they would do?
Hello. You see some of those you know, I'm a man. Israel, like then we are not radical, right? You see that man, that set up police director in your chair. The man who put out a deep belly, work all day, take off you, what I think they're putting you for. I mean, it's a joke. You're going to land up the whole day. If your issue is some of your money cannot be there.
Okay. Thank you, man. Dear better thing. Let me take one more to line 2 and I come to line 1. Good morning. I will come to your Facebook comment. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Yeshua. Please, please give me a 15 second that Edmond.
Okay,
GAB new A, but let me put it this way. Saying the legislature, saying the executive is not responsible for the budget going in and how you are bringing the legislature for it. Where are the rescue representatives and the rescue senators? Where are they? Are they thinking the same way the other representatives and senators thinking that they are not prioritizing police? Not for the Boye-Weah office. Boye-Weah put $100,000 on his credit card. Oh, so he can take something from there to send it towards the police, right? Boye-Weah is using $1.23 million to buy a bulletproof car for he and his vice president. That is $1,123,000.
Yeah.
Oh, he don't take just at least $400,000 from there and send it towards the security sector, right? So look, you don't challenge people on what you don't do. You can't be a blinded defend this government that is very much defend left. The government, I got nothing to show, nothing to prove. But when you come here, you want to jump on sedition, you want to jump on us. But we are prepared and ready for any eventuality. We will make clear, we'll continue to say it. That thing that happened to our party headquarters, it can never happen because President Weah himself will now start up. Period. That's it. You take it or you leave it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kyan. Thank you so much. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. I'll read some of our Facebook comments here. Who will read some of the comments? But those of you following us via the social media, the WhatsApp line to call is on the screen there. +231 77 8829611. The WhatsApp line is there. If you like to participate, or better still, you can drop your comment. We're going to be. Let me go to line one. I won't take this caller. Good morning.
Sieh, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Boye-Weah William from District 13.
Go ahead.
Mr. Sieh, let me say thanks to you for this topic. And let me say thanks to Teacher Light for the brilliant clarification, for putting sense in some of their heads that when they come, they want to defend, they want to do this, they want to do that. So, Teacher Light, let me say thanks to you this morning. You know, this president, the first thing that people say as Mr. Weah said, they will never say the senator agenda or the representative agenda. They will always say the president agenda. And what the agenda of this government is what? Rescuing the country. Rescue mission. That's what they say. And President Weah was a proper agenda. And for them, they said rescue mission. So you want us to, the president going by million plus bulletproof car. While the policemen will be vulnerable, we don't even have pistol to protect him and to protect the president in case of anything. The president don't look at that though. The president using $1 million to go and buy a bulletproof car. But the president not thinking how to transfer some of that money, how to transfer some of those money on a bad road today that make people hardly bring their goods to town, that make goods and services don't reach our people at the rural part of this country. The president thinking on that one. Then you come and talk, say, tomorrow for the other person and the speaker that's sedition, the other person that's sedition. Where is your teacher light? Where is your light? Dara Delon, Yoblikanga, the Senate Protein, where's he from? Have you ever heard Yoblikanga voice, let's say before? Yeah, I mean, these people, we just have to keep talking and informing the Liberian people that these people mean nothing for this country. Jeremiah, your umpa, the only way they take the water for you, close to the night when you come. So even get or drive for you to drink, you will never get it because the only way is morning the water for you, and better for you. Take for the time.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. I've been told the president is expected to travel to Italy. If I will travel, I think we have that. Let's take some of my line one again. Good morning. All right. So let me see if I can read some of the Facebook comment here. Some 1 or 2 presidents came and was very rude on the platform. I blocked them. They will not have access. King 7 here, we don't dignify your rudeness. If you think you come here to insult, no. They are decent people. People who want to learn, who want to follow the issues. So when we come on our platform, we don't entertain these political Pharisees. I call them the political scraps and symbolizes and Tobiases. No, we ain't get your time. We're not looking at your direction. We're not looking. So don't worry. I want to read some of our Facebook comments, our people here, because the best thing I can do for them is to read some of their comments. But let me take just 2 calls now. I read your comment. Good morning.
Yeah, it's about we are here. Yeah, my name is Robert, political platform. I call you from help the Congress for Democratic this month. You know, the comment is a serious embarrassment in Liberia, and the president is honest. The president came down from his safari, a normal safari, passing all around the people, all around the country. Member rather honestly, and then he's telling the Liberian people that he is disappointed in his profession, like he is disappointed. Who cares about his disappointment? He should have been disappointed in himself because This is a man who put a bunch of criminals and rules in government, and he told the people that he had it. Then he called Noah to transform the Sunni Java level. This is usually put for them for him. Not to be expressing disappointment. He did disappointment who he have ever taken action on. You look at the Kweke Como is arrogant in running the police. Kweke Como is arrogant in running the police. All he does, look at what he did. He brought, he just 300,000 or whatsoever on 7 put the tax. How does that transform police? How does that take an ordinary policeman who's standing on the road when his salary is not improved, but you have police charging put? Is that a necessity? There's mispriority of public funds. There's mispriority. No future, no agenda. The whole entire country is not running an agenda. Today, on President, we are the football agenda was functionally. The national panels were working with it. The government, even these guys who say they are educated people, they even struggling to grab the political manifesto into a channel, a policy statement at the country room. There's the reason why you see people doing their own things. There's the reason why you see people doing their own things. You can't come on there, passing around, putting pink lane, you're not doing anywhere. For the only thing you do when you can't amend the Suzy Party like only achievement, you can't amend the Suzy Party color. We actually from the police, we made a whole country all of police state. Where you get part of checkpoints or police people harassing people. Police people harassing common citizens, motorcyclists. The whole country get also down. When you get 1 8-year-old man, yeah, he's saying anything, saying you're right without to go to the marshal. In fact, you go sit down on your front. You sit down on your front. What for you bring the marshal? And the marshal, you said, will you not go into the country with point? The whole entire country there will be no la people. So I tend to even go to your farm where we can see. I know where you are. You get farm because you get farm prayer or you get farm red prayer or so what it is on the farm. You get farm. Whatever you go in your bush, you go over, you get back to the marshal. And I just country you say you are here to lead the country by force. Or else we can assure the Unity Party and Mr. Boye-Weah when the Martin revolutionary national jubilee of the Indomitable Martin Congress returns from its or retreat. You and your point of criminal and surrogate money. 2 things. You have 2 options. Either you govern or you pack your SSS and leave the state.
Okay.
We are clear with this. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. Let me take one more on line 1. Good morning. Slip off the line, then we'll come to line 2. Good morning.
Yeah, hello. Once again, Emmanuel. About calling from Steven Sober.
Okay, Amen. Go ahead.
Comrades, you know that really Liberia will make a very, very serious mistake by even electing Joe Biden in power. You know that all these things have already been planned before we even get in this situation today. But trust me, these people, they will regret it. For now, the government will get there. They will get there. Thank you very much, boss.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
Thank you, too. Thank you so much. Be playing your King's Cast giveaway. I'll soon be going, but I think I won't winner yet. Let me just call the person quickly. Show the person. Your player can call your phone, but check your phone. You'll play the King's Cast giveaway, and then you will cut up your forms. I want to read some of the comments, but I want to take my break when it's time to take a commercial break. Of course, I do. Okay, let's see the person here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, what is your name?
Teddy Famula.
Famula, you play the King's Cash giveaway the money?
Yes.
How many times?
I played 3 times.
You played 3 times. So you received the text message?
No, I check it.
But go there, go to your account and check it quick.
Okay.
Yeah, go there. Something happened there. Yeah, go there, check it. Something there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, he's our lucky winner. We hope he checked that and calls back. We'll call him back on the show, talk about it on Kings 88.5. So I'll take a few of your calls. Don't worry, I'll read your text message. I got time there, locked up to read your text message. Those of you online, don't worry. I'll read it. Let me take this caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, where you calling from?
I'm Edwin calling from District 14.
Edwin, go ahead.
To be precise.
Okay.
Yeah, you have said it all. because I'm a catcher rider. Now small thing. We facing problem in the people in the police hand. Sometimes police will hold you try to take it there, they can't even lift it. One time in real life, the woman was brave to tell me say if the government are paying her, like all we feed her with because she can't get uniform, then she go big or that, or she can't get uniform, she go speed. But she's supposed to support her family, while her children supposed to go to school. So in so doing, that also feed her with, and I want to do it to us. You will pay money to the other checkpoint, you go eat for again, they hold you. You have to pay money. This time the people are even asking whether you get document or not. That immediately they hold you that money they want because the government are paying them. That's why they're going to. And we, the common citizens, will try to hustle. At the end of the day, we ride for people to get, even the people we put money in that place. Because when we finish spending small money on the street, no way for us to even get the money for ourselves. So we are going through stress in this government. We don't know why. We don't know where we're heading to. But I pray by the grace of God, I know 2029 will move in a problem. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me on your show.
Thank you. Good morning. Okay, so a person on the line, just wait.
Hello?
Yeah, hold the line there. Let me talk to the
yeah, good morning. Good morning, Isabel. We are here.
Yeah, hold the line. Chief, you saw the message?
Yes.
How much you receive?
3,000.
3,000. Start your day. Yeah?
No problem. Thank you, sir.
Keep playing, you.
No problem. Play.
Okay. Good morning there.
Good morning, Isabel. We are here.
Yeah, your name, where you calling from?
Samuel T. Menge calling from Clarence community.
Go ahead, Baba.
Thank you, good morning, for the topic of discussion. You know, one of my intake came from Ghana from the refugee camp when Georgia in power. They used to say that, oh, you know, anytime the boy want to punish the nation, you always use bad leader. So I used to always get problem with her. Yeah. But since Joseph Boga got in power, that's the time I got to know that what she was saying is true. Okay. And what happened to others so.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you so much. 077-882-9611 or 077-891-0875. When I take my break, I return, of course. I'm going to read out the text messages from our followers via the social media. The 2 minutes, let me take your calls on 077-882-9611. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Where are you calling from?
Good morning, Baliam. This is Abu Shabi.
Abu Shabi.
Is that thing for the show? And then the teacher lied to post some sense into that bar. The letter local who said, just come give let's say say Samira had on the money again for the labra. We say get a habit, one dear brain, you get jumping from video to get defending. So if I been to the government to play les maisons ont plus de job because they have the front to play. They're defending all day.
Okay.
Why you know about your job and just start talking all about them just because all our the government for all our who say if you maintain the government is controlled. The past government for everybody, this one for everybody. But what's we want wrong, we say we must talk it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's take a break and be just right back.
No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home.
The holiday season promotions and sales offers continues at Home City Liberia. Everything, and we mean everything, is on massive sale. Great offers, bundles, promos, and enormous discount. When you know, yeah. And when you not know, flat. Special deals on 4K LED TVs, refrigerators, freezers, air conditioners, smartphones, laptops, photo printers, DSLR cameras with flash and lens kits, all-in-one copiers, home decor, and home furniture, kitchen appliances to cook your healthy meals, music systems, and more. Visit us today between 6th and 7th Street, Tottenham Boulevard, Cinco, opposite Nancy B. Doe Market. It's Home Center Liberia, the perfect shopping experience. Call us on 0886 699999 or visit our Facebook and Instagram, Home City Liberia. Yeah!
It's about music. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands for the real authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must talk it. I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sieh.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Of course, we're back right after that short commercial break. It's very important that we bring these important commercials. Let's read some of your comment before we go on to this edition of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Our followers are very valuable to us. They are important. They are our partner in progress. And so we greet them as usual. Okay, let's so James Lamin, of course, you see them, it will appear on the screen there. James Lamin is there in German Cambo Sino County. How are you, James Lamin? Cecilia Logan is there in South Australia. We're doing pretty well. Cici. CDC Pape, South says Keita for live. Right. Thank you so much. You say God bless. We say God should have mercy on GMB. Okay. That's the CDC Pape. Right. Peace Samuel Gawi. A very good morning. Right. Watching us from this Freeport of Monrovia resident. Okay. Who do we see there? Kana Zeli. How are you? Lawrence D. Kawala is following. Abule Dule. You are following us from Zozo, Lofa County. Garden Chie. How are you? Mambu Rogers. You are following us from your Clariton resident, Ben Collins. Ben Collins is in the Republic of India. He's following us. Saturday, Zanwi Woodyware. What? Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Must see one here again. Joshua Collins Elliott. You are following us from your mom, Barclay Johnsonville Township, Maserado County resident. Tina Cooper. Tina, you are there in Denver, Colorado, the USA. How are you, Tina? Thank you for following. Eugene Ware. Eugene Ware, how are you? Nerve Perf. Following up from Europe. Akon Blessing. How are you? Emmanuel Bro. Law Kale. How are you? George Wuletu. You are following us from Sino County, Jemonkiam. Emmanuel Richardson, you are there in Kawe. Good morning to you there. Lord Rod is watching us from his GSA Row resident. Prince Collins Sr., my senior brother, you there in Boston, Massachusetts. David Yenkan is watching us from his Grand Bassa County compound number 3 resident. Nisa Down, my mom, how you doing? She's there in Atlanta, Georgia. Salome Weeks, how are you? The political startling, how are you this morning? You are following us from your Popo Beach resident in Krodirikpo, Niku Town. Anthony Flomo, how are you? You are there in Pepland Road in the Moses Boot, following us closely. Thank you so much. Deborah Kadi-Weah, you are watching us for Punjab, India. William W. Wulu, you are following us from your Upper Carwell resident. Sorry, I will greet the people. Somebody can be complaining on me. Oliver Wisse, how are you? You there in Carwell following. Theo Sorest Megza, how are you? Theo is also following us closely. Archbishop, how are you this morning? He said you are protected by God 100%, watching from Mampinsville GSA Road District 6 resident. Luke Mankane, you are following us from Grand Cape Mount County, King George to be specific. Abraham MP Tengbe. Abraham NP Tengbe is following us from following King Seven from Foya, Lofa County. Rose Quitter, how are you? Abraham B. Kroma, you are following us from your Battersea Estate resident. Yasser Sharif, how are you? Moses T. Stubberfee, you are following us from Banga City, Bon County. Mary Tule, you are following us from New Georgia Estate. Melvin Towie Cooper, he said social media police director on Facebook and TikTok. Muya Sharif, how are you? You are following us from district number 9, Cinco, this morning. Matadi to be specific. Chakono Charles, you are following us from Yekepa Nimba County. David Colley, you are doing pretty well. Mufflet say you are following us from Fargo, North Dakota, the USA. Mark Goa writes, good morning, Israel. I'm watching the show live from Harper, Maryland County, precisely from the land of sunshine and happiness. And the entire southeastern road is very bad. And currently we are paying $18,000 to $20,000 Liberian dollars. And sometimes when you are bad lucky, you spend a week plus on the road. But we can pass Africa Coast. Currently because the Kavala River is very filled and nobody is using Africa Coast currently. Thank you so much, Mark Goa, for feeding up with that information. Joseph Tokpa, how are you this morning? He said, good morning. We have 491 government. Olympus Jackley, how are you? You are at your Broadway resident. Prince Koma said, good morning, Mr. Sieh. I'm watching you from McDonald Street. Thanks to you for the show. This JNB government means nothing to this country. We will be in this mess for the next 6 years. Trust me. Prince S. Gay, how are you this morning? Frank Tume say this criminal group told them that they are working for their country without pay. But that criminal group, every month he gets his pay. Talking about the president. John David Nakula Yakpawulu. He said, good morning, Kings FM. My name is John. I am John David Nakula Yakpawulu, joining you from my gentleman agreement corner in Banga City, Bon County. Asata M. Mela, how are you? You are watching us from the Soul Clinic Community resident. Good morning, man. How are you? Okay, she said Boye-Weah is a complete devil to this country. Mervyn Towie Cooper, he said TikTok police director. Lawrence Pan, he said good morning Kings FM family. I'm Lawrence Pan watching from my gentleman agreement resident in Baptist Seminary behind President Weah Church. Ansu Keita Kuyate, how are you? You are watching us from Unification City Lower Maigibi County. Paul Berry, how are you this morning? You are watching us from Italy, Torino. Joe Bagakami Italy, Paul, I hope you wait to see him. Marcus Wolo, how are you this morning? That's Emmanuel Gizi Answer. You are following us from your so cleaned resident. Chris N. Rare, Mark S.P. Pelu. Now, what want you do again? Christine Sharp, how are you this morning? Sando Pencil, how you doing? Mervyn Towie Cooper say, what checkpoint should be in the country? Is there any war fighting in Liberia before putting checkpoint? This can stop investors from coming to Liberia. God take control of Liberia. J.N. Tiwe, how are you? You are watching us from Hinsburg, PA, the Harrisburg, Philadelphia, USA. Mohammed J.K. Kamara, Patrick Budu Kennedy, how are you? Vinicia Jinion Bar, you follow me from District 16K. Jacqueline Washington, how are you? Mark Gawolo, Stephen Gore, Promise Jua, all of you, we want to thank you. Get through Exto, how are you this morning? I want nobody to feed Bible me. You following? Miape Wule, how are you this morning? James Panaku Senior, you following us from Maigibi County. Say M Dan. He said, AB, that boy doesn't know anything at all. Aliyu Mazale, you following us from Maryland, the USA. Thank you so much. Aliyu Mazale, also Mohammed Yusuf, you are following us from your Propo Corner in Kak City, Maigibi County. Robert Arsenal PS, my good brother, how are you? Good having you. Ibrahim Sharif, how are you this morning? Okay, Ibrahim, we said, how are you? All of you, Josepha Mane, Otis Barclay, Munam Vani, how are you this morning? Ellis Kulu, Antonin Marshall Tape from the Port of Morovia, Viman, Macintosh Kla, you following us from Norway, Jacob K. Zor, you are following us from Sanikwele, Nimba County, Ed Valley, Akara, you are following us from Banjul, the Gambia, Asek T. Achiwia, how are you, my dear brother? Mikimi D. Harris, you are in the Boston, the USA. Perico Jr., he said, I'm following live from my MOU corner in Adelaide, Soft, Australia. MOU is the only thing our president travel for. Henry Yango, how are you, my dear brother? Mariswa Amara, the proprietress of the powerful Little by Little. Man, you gotta do some promo, yo, so we can promote your business on Kings FMO. Yeah, seriously. I'm gonna beat you there. BN Kennedy, how are you? Following us from where, like George Chapping, you are there in Northeast Philadelphia. And all of you, we so much appreciate all of you. So much. Well, time is of essence. Well, time has got with us on today's edition of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's say thank you to all of our callers. Thank you for your comment, your suggestions, and recommendations. The way forward on our best we can move our country, Mammoth Liberia. Those of you in Radio Land, thank you for your listening role. Talk about it. Return tomorrow, same time, same station. To our online viewers, we want to thank you for viewing and sharing and also your comment. I can assure you, watch out. I will release another sensitive information relative to St. Class 46. Hold those seals. A lot of goldies will be coming up at 8 o'clock this evening. John, the issues with AB Golf and Will. More revelations going to be coming up. Until then, my name remains constant. I'm Israel Boye-Weah, Sieh. Bidding you farewell from the nation's capital, Morovia. Bye-bye.